Welcome to the Visually Logical podcast, where you'll learn how to use Logic Pro with the Apple built-in screen reader, VoiceOver. Our host is Antonio DeLillis.
Hello folks, welcome back to another tutorial. Now, today, extremely quickly, I want to show you how to reverse an audio track. So, that's what we are dealing with. And let me do it quickly. Already done. Let me undo. Let me explain. So can you hit the guitar part on its own? And I reverse it. Now, as you can see on screen, I'm not doing anything. I'm just pressing a key command. That's how quick it is, okay? So let me tell you which key command to move from this to this. And you're done in less than a second. So the key command is quite tricky. It requires a little bit of gymnastic. You have to press Control, Option, Command, Shift, and the letter R for reverse. Then you press play. To undo, Command Z. And again, that key command, Control, Option, Command. So 3 fingers, Control, Option, Command, Shift. You can do that with the left hand and the letter R with the right hand. Undo. Key command. Undo. That's how quick it is, okay? Now, the alternative would be for you to go to click. Of course, guys, caveat here, before we move on. You have to select a region, okay? So, sighted people, click on the region, audio region, or audio track, the region of belonging on an audio track, or belonging to an audio track, to be more correct, and then do the key command. The alternative would be to click there, open the inspector, locate the reverse button, which is quite in the middle of the quite long region inspector, and then click or tick the reverse button on and off, okay? But I think the key command speeds up the process quite a lot. Now, this is region-based, okay? So, you can do this. And then the second region here from bar 5. It's not reversed. So let me play from bar 1. Reversed. Let me bring the metronome on. And then the second part of the region, so from bar 5 to 9, it's not reversed. So make sure you know which region is selected. If there are regions, different regions, if not, just make sure that you select what you want to reverse, really. That's what I'm saying. You can reverse nearly, any audio track. So you can do, for example, the second part of the drums. So here the guitar is reversed, not the drum. And then from bar 5, the guitar is not reversed, the drum is. And that's it, guys. But now, if you are visually impaired, stay with me. Let me bring the VoiceOver on and I'll show you also how to do it. And it's as quick as for the sighted people. So, Command F5 to bring the VoiceOver on, or Command, what's the name of that button? I don't know, on and off button. Yeah, where's the Touch ID, where the Touch ID is. So press that one 3 times while you keep the command on.
VoiceOver on Logic Pro, Apple Loops for tutorial Logic.
And there we go. Make sure you are in the tracks header.
Tracks. In tracks header.
There we go. Command Shift down arrow.
In track.
Then make sure you are selecting the region you want to reverse. So you can check that with
Track header, mute or VoiceOver help menu, track track 2 track 1 bar.
There we go. With control option end. Sorry, control FN left or control end or control home. Okay.
9 bar 1 bar.
That's how you check the beginning
9 bar
and the end of the region. Let's say you want to
1 bar.
only reverse this region here from bar 1 to bar
5 1 bar.
That one. And then you press Control Option Command Shift and the letter R. Okay. So once again, let's have a listen to. Let's undo.
Undo.
So that's the original starting point. Let me get rid of the metronome. Okay.
5 bar 1 bar.
We are on the
track 2 guitars.
Track 2 guitar. So I want to reverse this guitar part. Okay. Now, if I do that key command, Control Option Command Shift and the letter R, I hear that noise. Listen again. So basically, VoiceOver is not letting me do that. So the thing that we have to do, those of you who use Control and Option as their VO keys, you have to do another action before you press that key command. You have to do Control Option and Tab.
Ignoring next key press.
And then you hit that thing. And then you can do Control Option Command Shift R. Sorry, it was too long.
Ignoring next key press.
There we go. And then. So basically, if you wait for too long, it's gone. All right. So let me do it again. That's the original starting point. VO Shift, VO Tab.
Ignoring next key press.
The key command, the tricky one. And it's done. To undo, Control Z. And there you go. Select
track 1 drum loop test.
Track 1.
Solo.
Let's say we want to reverse from bar 5 to 9. So
tracked.
If you move up and down with arrows, so I'm at bar 2 now. So what I'm doing is up arrow.
Track 1 drum loop test. Solo.
Now, when you move that way, it selects the entire audio track. So in this case, will be from bar
1 bar.
Bar 1 to
9 bars.
9 bars, okay? Again, I'm checking the beginning and end points with Control FN left arrow to check the beginning.
1 bar.
And right arrow, Control FN and right arrow to check the end.
9 bars. 1 bar.
If I'm there already and I try Control FN left arrow again, it doesn't speak. But if I go via Control FN right,
9 bars.
It will tell me, okay? If I want to move to another region, so now everything is selected. There are 2 regions there though. I do right arrow once, and now nothing is, so it moves from selecting everything to selecting nothing. If you do another right arrow, and then you check Control FN left and right.
1 bar.
1 bar.
5 bars.
And 5. If you want to move to the next region from 5 to 9, you do another right arrow. And if you check with Control FN left and right.
9 bars. 5 bars.
Yep. So now I'm there where I need to be. And now I need to do Control Option Tab.
Ignoring next key press.
And then that long one. Once again, that key command is Control Option Command Shift and the letter R for reverse. And if I press play now, the drums from bar 5, they are reversed. So from the beginning, I press return. So I'm playing from the beginning and then space bar. the drums are reversed. And if you want to do the same with the guitar,
Track 2 Guitar Spanish Custom Solo.
I move down, so now it's selected from bar 1
1 bar.
to bar 9.
9 bars.
And if I want to reverse from bar 1 to bar 5, I press the right arrow once, so from everything selected to nothing, and then one more right. So now I'm selecting from
1 bar. 5 bars.
1 to 5. So VO Shift Tab,
Ignoring next key press.
and then the long one. And then if I press play, I should hear reverse guitar from bar 1 to 5, then guitar straight, so to speak, but the drums will be reversed. Let's check this out. Guitar are reversed, the drums is not. And now ready for the switch. There we go. There we go. You can either undo or reverse again. So untick. So let's say
5 1 bar.
we're still there. Control Option Tab.
Ignoring next key press.
The long one. And now it's back to normal, the first part. And the drums will be reversed now. That's how simple it is, guys. You know, it's just a little bit of gymnastic there. Other than that, it's easy. You can only use this trick with audio. For MIDI, you can either commit to a MIDI, turn the MIDI into an audio file with, I don't know, for example, bouncing plays, and then apply the above. That's it for today, guys. I hope it was helpful. Until next time, bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us on our podcast. We hope you found our content insightful and thought-provoking. Before we go, we'd like to thank all our listeners for their invaluable support. If you enjoyed our podcast and want to contribute to its growth, please consider making a donation via PayPal to delilisantonio@gmail.com. That's D for Delta, E for Echo, L for Lima, I for India, L for Lima, L for Lima, I for India, S for Sierra, A for Alpha, N for November, T for Tango, O for Oscar, N for November, I for India, O for Oscar @gmail.com. Thank you so much.